All right. What's up, YouTubers? How we doing out there? Thank you for joining me. As always, it's nice to see you. Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic, Compound Concentration Coffee, your SunDaze edition. August 4th is here, 2019. What is the good word, all? How you doing? How you been? How's things in general? How's the family? Did you have a good night? Do anything exciting after I got off the air? Thrilling, stupendous, or adventurous? Love you too, Gunnar. So, increased number of areas of Facebook API, check the Facebook channel may not work initially, but anyone got to several attempts. Yeah, no, it's not Facebook that's experiencing that issue. It's YouTube. I love that. I just log into my Restream account to have it telling me, oh, we see that Facebook's experiencing issues. No, it's YouTube. So, other than these issues, what's up, everybody? I'm going to get us some music. You know the routine. We go through the same stuff every day. Alrighty. I see I have people over there. Yeah. Facebookers, what's going on? And see, once again, it's telling me the YouTube chat is initialized, which we know it's not. That's all right. There we go. You know what? This is Take by Echopraxia. Let's start it out nice and quiet, shall we? Hey Lisa, good morning. Thanks for joining us over there on Facebook. What's the good word? That's it, YouTubers. Hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. right. There we go. That was Echopraxia. Check them out at, is it SoundCloud? Yes, they're soundcloud.com/Echopraxia Band. The guitar player there, Austin Powers. Austin Woodward. I was checking out Goldfinger before. Yeah, Austin Woodward, 7-string and 8-string guitars, man. Absolutely knows his way around them for sure. Good morning, Ken. How are you? What's the good word today? Thanks for joining us over there on YouTube. Good morning, Bud Rich. How are you, man? Monty has got a severe case of the rips today. He stands there, he jumps, faces another direction, and then runs that way. It's hysterically funny. I was just seeing this. All right. Alrighty. Did I just say... Yep, I just responded to myself. Yeah. Coffee. So how are we doing over there, Facebookers? What is the good word? Facebook jail. Gee, huh? See, so many people tell me they keep getting that. And yeah, I don't get that one. The sharing too fast. Literally, it is a thing. Facebook wants you to share posts. They say this is supposed to be a social community, but you're supposed to do it at a moderate pace. Echo, Praxia, and Crush. Well, it's kind of like those who try to get my show pulled down or blocked or whatever. Hi, we're broadcasting. Didn't work. Again. Good morning, Air Elizabeth. How are you? Joining us from New York City. You're less than an hour from me. Well, we broadcast live from the beautiful grounds of the compound here in Orange, Connecticut. We're here 7 days a week. Compound Concentrates and Coffee. We can be found in Facebook. We can be found in YouTube. We can be found in Periscope. We can be found in Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Vaughn Live, Vapors.tv, and a whole lot more. So, yeah, if you don't like seeing us in Facebook, don't go to any other social media content, ever. Oh yeah, no, we're signing up and getting a lot of different accounts in a lot of different places, believe me. We will eventually, the way we're setting this up, we will eventually be live streaming to, at minimum, 60 different social media platforms. Oh yeah. Like, somebody joked around one day, and it kind of made me, like, just sit here and stare at the screen, because, quite frankly, they're right. They were like, one day you're going to log into one of your accounts, and you're just going to have, like, thousands of subscribers overnight. And you know, it kind of soaked in for a minute, and I went, yeah. No, it's true. We picked up, I still to this day am flabbergasted, 203 followers in 2 days in Facebook. 203 followers in 2 days. Like, I truly, like, sat here and kind of was one of the few times I'm ever speechless. My jaw just kind of opened as I was looking at the numbers. I mean, I say it all the time. Exactly, Monty. Exactly. See, my dog says it. I say it all the time. I'm just a dude. I hang out. I play music. I give you a little news of the weed, a little news of the ... Whoa. We do movie moments, music minutes. Gotta love the trivia challenge. Oh, we're expanding. Believe me, we're expanding. Yep. 7 days a week you have us. In the mornings, in the afternoons. You're going to get us overnights. You're going to get us in the evenings. You will be able to log on, find Compound Concentrates and Coffee, your favorite VJ, on air, any given day at any given time. Oh, yeah. This is my promise, and I've said this to everybody before, and people who know me truly, who know me personally, know when I give my word on something, hell or high water, it's getting done. So, Let me grab us another track here. Let me grab us another track here. My favorite brand of coffee, Kopi Luwak. It was, up until recently, considered the most expensive coffee in the world. Yeah. When I do Coffee Corner and I critique different coffees that are sent to us, it's based on a 5-point scale. 1, which is the absolute lowest. I can't. It's like hard to even think about it. Yes, and it's not made from poo-poo. It's extracted from poo-poo. There's a difference. What's up, Brian T? How are you, man? Thanks for joining us in Facebook Land. What's up, buddy? And I'm going to be honest, dead serious. If you've never tried it, if you ever have the chance, try it. Do taste it. You will be blown away. I drink all coffees black. No cream, no sugar, no additives, no nothing. The flavor is... It's immense, it really is, but it's not overbearing. It's really nice across the palate. Thank you, Butteridge. Speaking of, I start out tomorrow morning with a review. We're going to kick off the week right. I break into my my little kit bag here. And we figure out what I'm going to test. Awesome, man. Yeah, I even mentioned it, that you had audio, and then all of a sudden it disappeared on you. So you most likely just had to restart. Oh, God, yes. Butteridge, like I said, man, it's just so hard for me to even say the name, but Wolfgang Puck Blend is the worst coffee in the world. Ugh. Best coffee in the world? Kopi Luwak, as far as I'm concerned. Yes. Haha. Yeah, I know. That's how you found me doing reviews, man. My bucket list. Well, are you asking me for my bucket list, or are you saying that you should you add that to your bucket list? Because if that's what you mean, yes, truly. I think it's Kopi. 1 second. Yes, Kopiluwak is the proper spelling of Kopi Luwak. Smoking a nice hemp blunt today, man. Oh, yeah. This is Dune coming at you right here on CC&C with the Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic. SunDaze, August 4th. Yeah, it's 10:42 a.m. I got you. I got you. You were talking about the movie bucket list. My bad. I am a blonde. Right now, again, we are live broadcasting out to individuals at Periscope, Facebook, YouTube. Hi, everybody. Also, if you're noticing that Facebook broadcast, once again, the quality, to say it myself, it's freaking amazing. Brand new camera, once again, went out, got a brand new camera, unboxed it yesterday, hooked it up, here we are. Now, Facebook has the same abilities as YouTube. That camera that you're being viewed, you're viewing me on, man, 1080p, high def, as well as high def audio. So once everything gets configured, you'll be just as golden as YouTube. Jessica, how are you, my friend? Nice to see you in Facebook land. Thanks for joining YouTube land. Sorry about that. I'm staring at Facebook. Hopefully you're having a good morning today. All right, here we go. Continuing on now. One of the ones everybody knows from Echopraxia. One of the ones I get a lot of requests for. Recovering. Here is Cyanide Circus. I see we had Nick over there in Facebook land. What's up? What's up? How we doing? Yeah, and Elizabeth, of course. Ryan T jumped in. Nick is out there. Saw Maiden last night, huh? I think I was one of the few people who didn't see Maiden last night. But that's cool. I hope it was a good show. Nice, nice. Now, see, I've seen Iron Maiden before, so I know that they were, at least when I saw them, it was a great show. Never seen ZZ Top. All the shows I've seen, all the artists that I've worked for, never seen ZZ Top.
But he bit my hand.
long as he was going after the toy.
No, you did do it by accident. I knew this. They're like fucking hurts.
Well, yeah. He's a big dog.
I know.
Yeah.
I know this.
Yeah, there's a reason again that they're used for the way they are.
They're great police dogs.
Although it's funny, some of them get overexcited and don't want to let go.
I know. They're like, you told me again, you told me again, you told me again.
Same thing for you, huh, Ann? Band you love but never seen live? By the way, people are saying hi, Liz. Now that they're hearing you off to the side, people will start saying hi. Well, kind of hard to look at you if you're standing off to the side.
Exactly.
But don't forget, SunDaze, everybody. What do you get at the top of the hour? Who's going to be sitting here? Yeah, that's right. The JC Power Hour. Budridge says, "Was up," by the way. Chilling, waking, and baking. That's it. That's perfect.
Yes, I'll do JC's Power, but we're going to be right back and I'll do it. Trying to start really quick. Oi! Still not used to that?
By the way, I don't know if you heard her or not, but she did say hi from the other room when I told her people said hi. By the way, we've had some people who have asked us, because we talk about it. We let people know when we have issues with the stream. If it's a problem on our end, if it's something that we can work with, we try to do it. Problem on Facebook or YouTube or whoever. But just to give you an idea, here's a link that you can check out. Now, this will show you what we have to go through to manually configure things just for Facebook. All right? Not talking all the other accounts that we're setting up. It's also one of the reasons why this stuff takes so long. There you go, Facebookers. Give me a second. I'm going to grab us a track and I'll drop it over there on YouTube, of course. Continuing on with the extended Echopraxia block. There you go, YouTubers. Just so you have an idea. Give me a second here as I grab us another one. We are in the extended. We're doing a little Echopraxia run today. I'm going to wrap it up, though. I mean, we've had a good one going. This is Candy Corn Castle. Again, it's CCNC, broadcasting live from the compound here in Orange, Connecticut, with the Connecticut Medical Marijuana Clinic. Shortly, you got JC. She's going to be taking over the chair. You're going to have JC's Power Hour as she gives you sports and more. Go. Echopraxia right there. Now I'm going to jump here. Should have gone to Cabo. Otis McDonald out of hip hop featuring MC Rock.
Ice cold, this damn winter's getting old. Don't even wanna hear what the weatherman told ya. 'Cause I'ma pack it up and leave it. 'Cause I don't need it. I need a moment that it's here. 'Cause right now, I'm only chillin', but not that good chillin'. I'm straight chillin'. You know what I'm feeling? I'm dreaming, scheming, I'm going another direction with you be protection. Kicking it on the beach, hit it! Knock, knock, knocking on my door. The moment that it's home, it's taking in a little vacation. Ain't gonna pass.
All right, we have broached the top of the hour. It's 11:02. Make sure you're packed your roads, you're ready to go. It's going to be 11:20, which is 4:20 somewhere around the world. Don't you know before you know?
Well, the sunshine drives me, and I gotta have a lady beside me. Let it roll, let the day surprise me. A little rest to refresh and drive me. I get away from the gray and ice, 'cause you know I gotta do it up nice.
Sausage and peppers, very nice. Yes, please.
I'm a kicking motherfucker from the 5 and 5. No lies, all eyes on my own. The 269.
gotta explain why I'm going through this. See, I'm not no rapper, I ain't no hip-hop scrapper. I'm just a game hunter, flipper to catch where I'm going after. The game is 5 hours working, and watch what they do. Blend their style and yo style, create something new. Now you coming around.
I'll be right there.
I'm going through a new stage, I'm going through something new that I created. Maybe I'm not playing yo, cause yo is dated. I'm just branching out, trying to extend my horizon and make a little cash to pay for all these suits that I'm sizing.
Knocking on my door, moment that it's wrong, taking in a little vacate. Ain't gonna pass on that take-up track. You should've gone to Cabo. Knocking on my door, moment that it's wrong, taking in a little vacate.
I appreciate the offer, I do. Right? I have no idea what it is I'm going to eat today, but I already know I'm going to tear the shit out of it. Dab time? Dab time? Dab time. Let's see. There we are. Let me grab us another track here. We'll do a little dab together. We got Hot Wheels on a Dirt Road coming to you from Brent Bourgeois out of country. I did play Candy Corn Castle. That's what wrapped up the Echopraxia extended block. Okay, Brent here shows up in a lot of genres, now country as well. I actually know a few people who like blackberry smoke. Yeah. There you go. Again, the tune's called Hot Wheels on a Dirt Road, coming to you from Brent Bourgeois out of country. Next up, Make My Day, a little Marshall Rogaleski. There we go. Just double checking things here. Go over here. Do this. All right. That was Make My Day, Marshall Rogaleski. Now, SoundCloud.com/MADARO. Now, there's a nice, easy URL for you. Now, we're going to hit a little reggae. Gonna take it easy. A little rocky. Just making sure, Annie. Just making sure. I mean, again, goodness knows. Goodness knows how steady and how much people can rely on Facebook's broadcast stream and chat to always work.
Rest of the weary mind. Now you know I'm breaking loose. Maybe you know I wanna get to you. Step out of the heaviness. Make way for happiness. Maybe you know we'll put on dancing shoes. Maybe I wanna just dance with you. All day, all night. Turn around everywhere. You gotta take it easy.
Cheers, all.
You know I got to work on Thursday too. Working every day.
I gotta replace my dab stick. This one's got a big old crack going right down it now. I'll be right back.
Gonna take it easy. We're gonna take it easy. Work all day, work all night, up and down everywhere. Gonna take it easy. Gonna take it easy. Take it easy. I wanna take it easy. Oh, oh, oh. Take it easy. Girl, I wanna take it easy. Oh, work all night, up and down everywhere. Easy,
How are you, Paul? Nice to see you over there in YouTube land. What's the good word, buddy? Comes in saying the magic words, actually. Java and ooh, there you go. Absolutely. Gorilla Glue is always a great word. There we go. Time to break in a nice brand new dab stick. Christen it. Yay. Low temps. We love a low temp dab. There we go. Again, that was Reggae, the artist Rocky. The song is called Gonna Take It Easy, right here on CC&C, your SunDaze edition. Little Silver Metal, the artist Black Box. Oh yeah, Gorilla Glue is a great strain. Beautiful, beautiful smoke. Nice, great lineage. The parents are amazing. Excuse me. Excuse me. What's up, Jay? How are you? Thanks for joining us on YouTube. What's the good word today? Alive. Excuse me. Yes, Sunday Fun Day is always a good day. Every day is fun day. Now, we were talking about GG4, Gorilla Glue, and I mentioned how the strains, you know, the lineage behind it is just amazing. Now, for those who are not familiar, as always, I've got you covered, not a problem. Okay, the original glue, GG, we're talking Chem's Sister, Sour Dub, and Chocolate Diesel. Okay? Chem's Sister, real nice. Known as Chemsis in some places. It's a sativa dominant. Really nice coming out in mid 90s, okay? Long-lasting sativa, really nice, really nice. Good to the head. You hear me talk about ones that give you heavy headies sometimes? It can do that. Absolutely. Great, great, unique smell to it. All right, that skunky, that really, musky kind of diesely for some. Yeah. Now, also talking about that great citrus behind it. Everybody knows that. So, really nice, beautiful buds. The structure is amazing. Now, when talking sour double, they say originally, unknown heritage. Nah, not so true. Thought to be a cross from East Coast Sour Diesel and Sour Bubble. Okay? BOG recreating Sour Double. They used Res Dog Sour Diesel instead of the ECSD, and its results in the end very similar. Okay? Nice original sativa dominant hybrid, dense buds, good copious amounts of trichomes, pungent sweet and sour odor, strong diesel, real nice fruity aftertaste. All right? Some people talking about, it's a nice blend. Other people say, well, it's kind of strong on the body. So it again, truly is one of those things which is great about cannabis. You get a little bit different. Each person gets something different out of when they smoke. And then, of course, finally, chocolate diesel. Now, that's always nice. Come on. Who doesn't like chocolate? Chocolate's always a great calming thing. I mean,
Chocolate is nectar of the gods.
somebody pilfered all my chocolate that we had in there for the s'mores.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh. Chocolatiza, a sativa cannabis strain that brings together genetics from original sour diesel, really nice, chocolate Thai. We're talking really nice, something that just goes boom to the head instantly. All right? Beautiful flavor. Flavors actually, to a lot of people, it's been written as comparative to coffee. Yep. Very nice. Others say it offers little part of both parents with notes of both earth, chocolate, and skunk.
Skunk!
So, yeah, real nice strain there.
Oh, wait.
And you're just going to have to wait 1 second here, dear.
One.
I'm going to break out my duct tape in 2 seconds, and people are going to see Master come back out in a moment. So just bear with me.
We're out of duct tape.
No, we're not. Oh, no, we're not. Rolls of Gorilla Tape are right in my hands, baby.
You used all the glue on purpose.
Yep. People are saying hi, by the way. Hi! All right, as I was saying, Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic, Compound Concentrates and Coffee, your SunDaze edition. Always here, you know that. Well, I turn over the chair. Absolutely. We have my published little author right here. All right. For those who don't know, maybe you don't. Some of you don't. There's new ones out here today, actually.
Yay.
So.
I could terrorize even more people.
Yes. We're broadcasting out to 3 locations right now as well. Not just 2.
Wow.
So, yes, 4 times she's published here. Count them, 4. You can find them. You can get them online. They're available in multiple places. You can get them as well as in hard copy, paperback.
Kindle.
Yep, I was just going to say, you get Kindle, and upon requests, she will sign it. She will give you a little signature. She'll give you a little customized thing in there. Well, if you're buying it, especially as a gift,
I
No.
actually have a couple of my fans waiting, salivating for the 5th book.
Now, to make it nice and easy for you, because like I said, you are going out to 3 places right now. 2 of the chats are right here into this one. It's nice. Everything from Facebook and everything from Periscope shows up right on this.
Okay.
And you just talk to everybody normal. You don't have to type. You don't have to do nothing.
It looks like you closed out the YouTube one.
YouTube's right there.
Okay, so that's YouTube and that's Facebook.
Correct. Normally, it's this way.
Well, you see, you move my food dish. You can't do that to me.
I could do with anything I want. I own the network.
New ones on the bottom or top?
It's going to come down right down
Well, that's
there.
what I'm
Yep,
asking.
that's what I'm saying. It's going to come
Making
down
sure
right.
it's the same way.
Pineapple Express. Now, that's also a great strain right there. The first time I ever had Pineapple Express in any way, shape, or form, it was actually a crumble.
It was also a funny movie.
Oh, no, that's a great movie. But yeah, I had a crumble. So, automatic, I was kind of predispositioned to like it. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Hey, look, there's glitter over here.
Shut up.
In case anybody was wondering, he does not like glitter.
And in case anybody didn't hear it, I told her to shut up.
Oh, I'm sure they heard that. I am so sure they heard that.
Yeah. But again,
Can you feel the love?
I'm going to leave you in her hands for an hour. And I'll be back. Enjoy, everybody.
They won't. They hate me.
Bullshit. I see all this stuff every time we get back. It's 11:26. You know what? I'm rounding it out. See you in an hour. 12:30.
Sure, just bail on me. All the pressure. I don't know if I can handle it. Fuck it. Who we got there? Hello, Ann. How are you? How is everybody doing? Don't mind me, just adjusting things so I could see. He's got much better eyes than I do. Hello, Budrich. How are you? I see you over there. Toot 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 toot. Toot toot toot. Okay. So yes, it is I, and this is JC's Power Hour. For those who may or may not know, cheers over there to you, Paul, as well. I take over once a week. The idea was supposed to be I do it on a Friday, because that's normally my day off from work, but they've been working me like a dog, so you know.
Oh, bullshit. You just decided on Friday you didn't want to.
The peanuts could be quiet over there in the gallery.
I am the original.
So, again, I take over the airwaves for an hour. I will talk about anything. I'm doing pretty good, Ann. How about you doing? I'm hanging out. It's been a long week. You know, it's summertime, so it's warm, but you know, it's a good workout, I suppose. Hello, Brian. How we doing over there? And as I was starting to say, one of the things I concentrate on the most is sports, obviously. I will chit-chat about almost anything, except for I do keep the rules of CCNC. I do not talk about politics. I do not talk about religion. Just because I have to stay consistent with the rules, and B, it never goes well. And if you want to discuss stuff like that, there are other formats to do it. We try to keep it mellow and happy here. And as Brian did mention right before I came on, I am an author. I've written 4 action-adventure books, but I also write for LastWordOnSports.com. I also write a sports column. The 3 main things I cover are NFL football, WWE wrestling, and PGA golf. Doesn't mean I don't cover other things here and there, but those are my 3 specialties. I try to, on the website that we have a great many of writers, and we try to stay into what we specialize in. I mean, I know the general rules of basketball. I don't know it well enough to write about it. I don't follow it well enough to know who I'm talking about and whatnot. So I'm not going to be a poser. I'm not going to be like, oh, I know all this. No, I don't. I am more than willing to admit when I don't know something. And certain things I don't know. Certain things I do. And certain things, we'll give it a shot. So, if you know me, you know I'm ecstatically happy because this week was the Hall of Fame game on Thursday. Not even important how the score was, not even important who the teams were. Oh my God, it was football. And I even, for at least this first week, dealt with Chris Collinsworth's annoying voice as he was announcing, because I don't know about any of you, but among a lot of my friends, the one person who's an announcer that we all really seem to hate is Collinsworth. He's there's something about him. He's just annoying as hell. And I think I could cover most games better than he does. But hey, that's me. And you know, I'm not a former player, so I can't get out there and do it. But hey, it's all good. So how's everybody been doing? Is everybody staying out of trouble? Is everybody doing well? Is everybody taking care of themselves? Are you staying hydrated? It is summertime after all. You gotta stay hydrated. Although I do know there are some people from around the world, so you may not be in your summertime, but you know, hydration is still a good thing even if you're not in the middle of summer. And you know, when Brian is still within earshot, I will say I can't help but notice that he has no problem mentioning when his Red Sox trump my Yankees.
Oh, no.
But when my Yankees return the favor.
Hey, everybody. Who wants to call bullshit first? Because every single day I say, you know what? Can't win them all the time. We, 2, Yankees, 9, we, blah, Yankees, da. So try again, sweetheart.
You don't post it on my page. You may talk about it here, but you don't post it on my page the way you did the other game.
And I love the way Yankee fans do this.
Yeah, we're a special breed.
Yeah, special something, all right.
Comes from winning so much, so often. Come. Oh yes, the Yankee-Sox rivalry is quite alive. In this house and many houses. Don't apologize to him, Bud Rich. Being a Yankees fan is a wonderful thing. I grew up as a Yankees fan. My father was a Red Sox fan. I think I just really liked the rivalry. I don't know. Some people would say that makes me confrontational. Who knows? Am I a confrontational kind of person? I could be. When I want to be. Not always. But, you know. Don't mind me checking my notes that I said I was going to put on paper, and of course I never did because I didn't have time. Again. But another couple of injuries this week around the football world. The Jaguars rookie Williams, he's out for 4 to 6 weeks with his knee. He's a linebacker, and again, rookie, so he's fighting for a position, and it's not the best way to do it. Not that he, you know, obviously not that he got it intentionally, but it's very frustrating when you're, you know, going for your spot and then you pull up with a injury. Also out for weeks is going to be LJ Collier from Seattle, and his is also an ankle injured, but it's an unusual one, is what the doctors are calling it, which, just kind of makes me tilt my head. Hello, Ryan. How we doing out there? One of the notes from the Hall of Fame game. Coach Fangillo actually coached the game that night, even though he's battling a kidney stone. And I don't know if anybody's ever had one. I haven't personally, but if he's in any amount of pain while he's standing on that sideline coaching his team, give my man some toughness points, because that's not an easy task at all. But he did well. In the world of golf, we are now fully heading in to the FedEx Cup standings and the FedEx Cup battles. Yeah, Paul, I could almost concur with you there. Yeah, absolutely. And most of these coaches, they're not younger. They're in their 50s and 60s, some of them even more. And the fact that he was fighting that and still up on the sideline. Oh, that sucks, Jay, that you've been dealing with it for 12 years. Sheesh. That's one of the reasons to tell everybody, definitely stay hydrated. I mean, you're going to want to stay hydrated no matter what. Yeah, I know you get used to it, Jay. I mean, I get used to a lot of the aches and pains and the problems that I have. That doesn't mean you like getting used to it, for sure. Sometimes you just teach yourself to deal with it. And then again, if you're famous, you could be like William Shatner and have a kidney stone, pass it, and then auction it off, and end up building a house for Habitat Humanity through it. And I really think that Shatner is the only man on this planet who could somehow manage that. Because, he's just that kind of guy. Stay off soda. If I had to stay off of soda, I'm not sure I could. I'm not sure I could survive. That would be like a good 6 months of detoxing from all the soda I drank, in all honesty. I probably should, and I would probably lose like 30 pounds just from the stopping of soda, but that's like really my only vice. I don't drink coffee. I get caffeine from no other place. I've been trying to drink more water than soda lately, or at least trying to equal it. Doesn't always work, but the effort is there. That's what counts. The peanut is talking again. Peanuts are talkative today. Whoosh. Who should I say?
Can't silence me.
God knows people have tried. Too soon? If you hear something crash through the window, that's him throwing his laptop at me, so. So, back into football we go. This Thursday will be the first full week. First time that we're going to start to get everybody playing. The majority of the games are going to be played Thursday night. Then we're going to have some of them on Friday. And a couple on... And we're going to have 2 Friday night and then 3 Saturday night. To me, the only one that counts is, the Steelers, which is going to happen to be on TV. Because I get so few TV games. And then just 1 week closer to the start of the actual season, where my Steelers have the very first... the very, very first Sunday night game. Where we are playing the Patriots. And that's going to be a big game, an important game. Not only because it's going to start off the whole season and set the tone, but I work with a darling little Patriots fan who, I just love to torment whenever we beat him. And the little brat was talking about going to the game. If he goes to the game and I don't go to the game, I am not going to be a happy person. I'll tell you that right now. Little rat. All these freaking friends of mine going down. No, it's not going down. The Patriots are going down. Ugh. They're already putting out a lot of stories. Brady's going to get an awful lot of coverage this year. He's 42. He's still very active, so he's going to get a lot of press no matter what. And honestly, from a human point of view, he's going to feel a lot of the pressure because they are going to be, not that they don't scrutinize everybody's play, but I think they're really going to be focusing a needle on him. And if his play slacks off at all, the old man jokes are going to be starting left and right. But not that I would ever do something like that to Brady. I mean, God knows. I would never say a derogatory thing against him. Sorry. Hurt myself there. But it's actually going to be interesting to see how they play. I'm not really concerned with his age too much because, the guy's all of them. The guys are in shape. He's avoided major injuries. And I don't see one off season changing him that much. I mean, he's active. I happen to hate the man vigorously. Thank you. Chris Berman does not have to put up with this. One of the lovely things about being a sports writer and a sports commentator is you have to...
more than Ben.
Y'all excuse me, I gotta go off camera for a minute and murder my daughter. I will be right back, okay? I mean you're all cool with that, right? If I just go over there? Brat! No way, Chris Berman spoke at your graduation. That's pretty cool. I love Berman, I really do. I miss... He had like a lot more of his own show on ESPN years ago for like the reviews and everything like that, and I loved watching him at the end of the day. Interesting is a word I could see fitting it. And you're really gonna, I mean, Jay, you're really gonna make an air pressure joke against your own guy? I mean, really, after Deflategate, you're gonna have to go there? You're gonna? I mean, it's funny and all, but still. I mean, truly, you have no choice. He left it, you know. You get in a position like that, you're kind of left with no choice. You either get mad at your team or you make jokes. I mean, what else are you going to do? Are you trying to traumatize them?
Yes, I did that. Are you kidding me? Most people out there say I have a cute ass.
I didn't say your ass wasn't cute, but I mean... Ryan just said he needs therapy now. See what you're doing here, fans? See what you're doing? And Liz says my dancing is a bad thing.
No, I mean, come on. Nobody knows what I was doing there.
Oh, good Lord.
That's literally why I did that type of shake and everything.
Wow, I almost knocked my Pepsi down on Brian's laptop. He probably would not have liked that. I mean, what? I mean, I would never do a thing like that.
Oh, I would take your laptop.
No. It's mine. You can't have it. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of the Yankees, unfortunately, we have a couple of injuries again. Edwin and Carson was put on the 10-day injured list for a broken wrist. And I gotta say, how many of us would heal on a wrist in 10 days? I mean, what the heck are they doing with these guys? He's got to have a pin or something in there that he's only on a 10-day disabled list. They're giving them some super drugs or whatever. Putting in staples and bolts and crazy glue and gorilla glue and whatever. Hey, you know, that's not outside the realm of possibility, Ryan. And from a lot of the things I've heard, that would probably work really well. But of course, that's being held back like everything else in the world. So tell me which NFL fans we have out here. I know we have a Patriots fan out there. Anybody else around there? Anybody else excited? Anybody else going insane at the mere thoughts of football? Or is that just me? I mean, if it's just me, I'm cool with that too, but still. Also, oh, Ryan likes the Giants. Okay. Did you check out my article ranking the quarterbacks from your league? I gave you some talking abouts. Oh, why are you happy you got rid of Beckham? You don't want some more drama? I mean, we all have to have little drama llamas on our team.
No.
I got rid of 2 of them. You think I don't know? I had not 1 but 2. And now Liz gets to have 1 of them on her team. You got Le'Veon Bell. I don't know if he hangs it. Does you mean he needs to hang up his career, or he needs to hang up his ego?
See you, everybody. Back up. Come on. Come here, buddy. Come here.
I don't know what you're talking about, Dad.
Hey, Monty.
I'll give him a shot. If he starts barking, I could put him out. I mean, if he wants to hang and be good. I know, I feel bad. I mean, he doesn't know why the heck I'm here. Stay here, buddy. Adam.
Be back, everybody.
I mean, if he could put the ego in check a little bit, and you know, some of the guys forget it is a team game, and you know, yes, there are superstars, yes, there are the guys who make the plays, and you know, he's made some amazing plays in his career, but then you get that swelled head syndrome, and you forget without a good team around you, you're not going to do most of what you've done. Hello, Montgomery. Hello, Montgomery. Funny looking. No, absolutely. I mean, not everybody has that kind of ego. Troy Polamalu was one of the absolute best safeties ever. And and everybody would talk about him, that he was one of the humblest guys you would meet. He was very soft-spoken, very sweet guy, but he was a freaking beast on the field, and I thanked God every season that he was on our team and not on somebody else's, because to avoid him, to block him, was not an easy task. You look at his career highlights, and he did some of the most amazing things. You're not going to start. You're not going to start. You're not going to start. For those who don't know, the one who might start barking would be Monty, and if he's too noisy, he's going to go out into the living room. Inside voice. Inside voice. Oh, God. Yep, this is Monty right here. Where's your toy? Where's your toy, Dingle? Where's your toy, Dingleberry? Don't bite my leg. I am not your toy. Ow! Anybody else have a dog with claws and just wish they could retract like a cat? Ow! Horse? Go get your toy. Your toy's in the living room, Dum-Dum. I call him Dum-Dum and he sniffs at me. Tell me dogs don't understand English. Oh, he loves you guys too, Jay. That's why he comes out here and just tries to get attention. But yeah, I mean, in any sport, I mean, I've seen it. Obviously, I've seen it a lot in football. I've seen it in baseball. It's happened in basketball. These guys, I mean, and it's human nature. I mean, some people are gonna get that ego. Oh my God, this team would be nothing without me. This team would be blah, blah, blah without me. And sometimes, yes, you are that great a player and the team is really lucky to have you. But, oh, he is a child, believe me. He is a big baby. But, like, let's even go back. Dennis Rodman in basketball. Let's go to an extreme of, sometimes throwing a little bit of a hissy fit. Let's go to, say, on the other side of the spectrum, Derek Jeter on the Yankees was a very, very talented guy, great team captain, and again, one of the humblest, soft-spoken guys, unless he needed to open his mouth. I mean, he knew how to open his mouth. Oh, absolutely, animals are very smart, and all of our dogs are rescue animals, and they know an awful lot. Like, they know if you're upset, they come over and they try to make you feel better. And they understand a lot of what you say. And especially, Monty's 3, so in human years, he's like pretty close to a teenager. And they talk back, and they're little smart Alex. Excuse me, nobody's going to convince me otherwise. But, a lot of times you could tell them to do X, Y, and Z, and they'll do it. If they're in the mood. If they're not in the mood, they're not in the mood. Jumping over to the wrestling world. It is August. And the August tradition is 7 days away. SummerSlam is happening next Sunday. I will have a full preview out of it. I'm happy with with some of the storylines. I'm not saying all yet, because, some of them are just meh. But I like the direction that some of the storylines are going in, and I like the fact that they are trying to, they're trying to go a little more extreme because of the AEW competition, which again, I'm not 100% sure it's competition as far as just somebody to play off of, and the WWE being the Yankees and AEW being the Red Sox. I mean, you need a rival. Sometimes of the rivalry just helps both businesses. I mean, Yankees without the Red Sox, sure, they'd win, but, you like that rivalry. Steelers and the Ravens, they go nuts with each other and beating each other up and stuff like that. Un momento. What are you eating? Ugh. Pardon me. I hear crunching. Granted, I shouldn't have left that there, but you know better. Move it like that. Sorry, Mommy hearing kicked in. Somebody was chewing on a milkshake cup that Mommy should not have left there, but somebody still shouldn't have been chewing on it. Brian, are you a Brock Lesnar fan? No. I mean, Brock, I've kind of gotten tired of because he doesn't act like a full-time wrestler. Oh my God, that was pathetic. Just checking. I mean, they are going to probably be the main event or one of the main events because it's Brock Lesnar against Seth again. Because Brock came in again and took... Hush. Yeah, I know. And took Seth's title. And, I mean, he had to do it because he had the Money in the Bank briefcase and blah, 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 and he had to cash it in sometime. But, man, it even caught me by surprise. I was really ticked off when he popped in and stole it. I was like, seriously, we're going to do this? After the big after the big, match. And it was a really good match that they had. And then I was like, crap, forgot about him for a minute. And he came out and he stole it. I mean, which is basically what the whole briefcase is for. It's really not to have a decent match. It's to wait until the guy is at a weak point and like, haha, now I gotcha. I like Paul Heyman. I do. Paul Heyman is amazingly good at being the little tart that he is. I mean, you need somebody to play the part that he is playing, and he plays it so well. And he could be such an annoying little brat, and he plays up whatever he's doing so well. Like the exaggerated, look of fear in his eyes, when Brock gets beaten up or something like that, or when, somebody's standing off with him. Don't nibble, you overgrown horse. Where is your toy? Stop nibbling on me. Huge vicious dog, you could say, right? You're not even doing anything but pinching, and the pinching is annoying. Now stop. Nom nom nom. Go get your toy. I am not a toy. Do not eat the table. The dog is eating the table. Get down. Go get your tank toy. This is definitely something Chris Berman does not have to put up with. The dog was chewing on the table. Anyway, back to Paul Heyman. He actually cracks me up a lot of times, especially when he does his little thing and Brock's not there, so whoever he's ticking off will come out and like square up to him, and he does his little cowardly thing and stuff. Like the way he plays everything up and his facial expressions, he's a great actor in that aspect, and he's very funny when he wants to be, and he's very annoying when he has to be, and you need that he's very reminiscent to me of the old Jimmy Hart days, where you just have to have the annoying manager representative. I thought I was being gnawed on. Stop! Go get your toy. Your toy's in the living room. Oh, good God. Stop. Anyway, if you want the exact countdown of when according to the WWE website, the SummerSlam starts in exactly 7 days, 6 hours, 56 minutes, and 43 seconds. See, I got you there, Paul. We all remember that, and you spelled his name wrong. It was H-A-R-T. Joking. Stop. Now, which other matches do we have? One of the matches I like that they brought back, and they don't call it the same thing that they do, but they brought back the 24/7 title, which, basically is reminiscent of the old Hardcore Championship, because it's the same rules. You can get pinned anywhere, anytime, so long as you have a referee with you, so people are dragging referees around with them, and thank goodness that the referees are in good shape, because lately they've been running through the stadiums wherever they're wrestling and chasing everybody around, so thank goodness they're in good shape. But that's actually becoming pretty amusing. Some of the scenarios on Monday Night Raw, they did it was a reunion special, so like basically everybody was there, and that title went from some of the older guys to a couple of the women wrestlers to now being held, unless it could change. I don't think it changed. The last I saw, okay, I'm gonna admit I fell asleep 1,000 partners, but the last I saw, it was held by Maria, who says she's pregnant. I'm still not sure, 100% convinced if this is an actual pregnancy or a storyline pregnancy. We have to wait a little bit to see if she starts showing or whatever. Maurice was actually pregnant when her and Miz said she was, and she had to stop wrestling, and she's actually pregnant with her second child now. But they have a spin-off show, so she doesn't really need to wrestle. Amazing how many of these guys get their own spin-off shows to follow them around and whatnot. But I'm still not 100% convinced that it's a real pregnancy. I mean, it could be. It might be. There's rumors that the way she announced it wasn't planned. There's rumors that they just got their contracts renewed before she announced it, that she kept the pregnancy a secret before the contract negotiation. So who knows? Again, these could just be rumors to fuel the whole storyline. We don't know. If she starts to show a bump in another month or so, then we're going to know, hey, it's a real one. But watch how the bump forms. Because, you know, is it a real bump or is it a stage bump, as it were? What do you want? You want to sit in Georgia's seat? You want to sit in this seat? Is that what you want? Yeah, I'm here. Is that what you want? You want to sit there? Ugh. Now sit. Okay, I have a new co-star. Do not climb on the table, please. I'm gonna put the soda up there before there's any disasters. And we have a new co-star. Somebody tell George his job's in trouble. His job is in danger. There is a new co-star. Yes, you're silly. Please don't knock everything down. No, you may not come on the table. Good God almighty. Yeah. This is Monty. This is Monty Ann, who is as strong as a horse. I'm trying to keep away from the laptops. And who demands attention. Yes, dear. You know you're going to have to get down, though, right? Oh, God, that tickles. You know you're going to have to get down, right? You going to sit, or you going to go all the way down? Attaboy. They are a little bit of children, aren't they? Another one of the matches that I'm a little... not sure how I feel about it. But it might be entertaining. In the women's division, Trish Stratus has come back enough that she's going to take on Charlotte Flair. And this is a classic battle of one generation over another. I mean, Trish still looks in great shape. I don't know when the last time she was in this physical a realm, because Charlotte doesn't pull any punches. And the women's division has been making wonderful strides in stepping up and doing as much as the guys, including ladder matches and cage matches and everything like that. So Trish hasn't been in any of those, and Charlotte has. Charlotte's been right up in front doing everything that they are asking the women to do. So we'll see who has the satisfaction, right, Brian? This is not this Sunday. Next Sunday is SummerSlam. That's gonna be one of the matches there. And again, she still looks really good. I mean, she really hasn't aged. Some of the wrestlers, you know, you could see the aging process, but she has not aged. She still looks really good, and she still looks in great shape. But like I said, you know, it's going to be a thing of ring rust, if anything. I mean, when they did the Saudi Arabia match, Undertaker and Goldberg had way too much ring rust, and you know, it was rumored and talked about by a lot that Taker was actually really ticked off after the match because I didn't see the match, but apparently a lot of the moves were missed and a lot of... Yes, I know. Yes, I am upset when Taker's upset too. I mean, sure, Goldberg was good when he was active, but he's been so inactive for so long. That's the problem. I mean, we want a lot of these guys to come back, but they have so much ring rust on them and they only come back for 1 or 2 matches that they can't give us what we're used to seeing. Shush. They can't give us what we're used to seeing. You're going to go in the other room. Now you stop. I love you. Stop. Stop. Down. You want to get down? Or are you going to be good? Learn to speak English and you can be my co-host, okay? Unless we start having dogs log in, you're not talking to anybody that they can comprehend. Does anybody have their dog on their lap? Hush. 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 Yeah, brother. In case anybody saw that face, he heard a helicopter outside, and that was his, what the heck is that? Well, sure, I mean, after a lot of years, Ryan, you know, everything that they do is certainly going to take it, claws, is certainly going to take its effect. I mean, you know, they do really, really physical moves. Do I have breast cancer the way you're sniffing at my boob? I mean, God, scare the heck out of me. Now stop that. Freaking me out, dog. You understand him. Well, tell him that he needs to sit and be good and, you know, be a co-host like George, or George will get a seat back. And see, worst part is George isn't here to see that he's being replaced. Bap. Oh, if you have a cat on your lap, she's either indifferent to everything or she hears the dogs barking and is like, what the heck is that? Well, I figured if you understood him, you might speak dog. I mean, sometimes you do. Some people do. And yeah, Brian, Goldberg and Ziegler are going to be... I don't know how I feel about that. I've heard about that. I don't know how I feel about that. It's not officially listed yet. There's also been rumors of there were rumors of Ziegler and Taker too. I mean, at the moment, Dolph Ziggler is listed to be with The Miz in a match, and basically that match, those guys are kind of well matched as far as you know, their skill and their size. Hush. They pretty well are even matched, and right now with the two of them, it's just a crybaby match. Thank you for the illustration. But yeah, the two of them have just been crybabying it itself, and that one wouldn't surprise me if it's one of those matches that lasts like under a minute. Somebody gets like that quick shot in and gets the pin, and then is just like snarky as he walks out of the ring. You know, usually we get one of those every couple of pay-per-views. It wouldn't surprise me if that's the one for their... Hush. One of the ones that actually kind of has my interest is Finn Balor and The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, as... No. As Bray is like reinventing himself, and if you've seen him come out with that little, you know, freaky clown mask and stuff like that, you know, I really have that impulse to hit him with a flamethrower. I mean, you know, that whole clown thing, you know, kill it with fire. Stop. Monty, no. You know. In that match, certainly look for Finn Balor not to come out as Finn Balor, but for Finn Balor to come out as his demon side to fight the Fiend. Because there's no way that they're not going to play this up and have, you know, both of their... I mean, he looks cool in a creepy kind of way, but I mean, if I saw him pop up on me, I'd punch him in the head. Like, you know, just like, get away! I like how they do when he appears in the ring. I like how, you know, they shut down all sound, they bring the lights off and everything, and then all of a sudden, you know, he pops out. That was less than graceful, sir. Now move. Ugh. You know, I definitely... Stop. Yeah, the co-host is dying for attention today. Go get your toy. Stop. You're nibbling. Now stop it. Alright, in the living room with you. Hang on, peoples. Living room. Go. You had your time. You had your fun. You had your brattiness. See what happens when mommy tries to be nice and tries to let the doggy stay in. But no. Gotta take advantage. Take advantage of my niceness. Such is life, I guess. Yeah, I just looked. I see that I could see that's frozen, and I don't know why. Why is that frozen? Alright, so some people are seeing it and some people aren't? Because obviously you could still talk. That's the YouTube side, right? Or no, that's the Facebook side. Who's frozen here, people? Sorry, Brian moved everything around. I want to make sure I know who's doing what. Okay, that's odd that the picture is frozen, but you guys could still talk and you could still hear me. That's amazingly weird. Well, for right now, I'll just keep it going. Hopefully it'll right itself. Brian's going to be back in like 10 minutes. And unless it completely crashes, I don't want to reset it because I'm not doing well. Well, not that I'm not doing well. I don't know how to... I don't mess with his stuff too much. He's got everything set up. He knows exactly how it is. It's kind of like, you know, all of us writers, we all have our own desk. You know, it looks a total mess. I know exactly where everything is. If you move anything on my desk, I am totally lost, and now I have no clue what to do. Don't touch my stuff. I don't care if it's a mess. Don't touch it. I was actually saying to myself the other day, I am so... I think it's because I'm in pre-autumn mode, but I really, really, really wish I could put like a small extension on the house to have... All I want is like my own room with my own den and a fireplace and a nice window for the winter sun to come in, and I could put like one of my desks... I have like several desks, it's a writer thing. I would be able to put my desk in there and have a fireplace and have Chase hang out with me and just have a lock on the door so I could do like a few hours writing at a time with people leaving me alone. But of course, that's what most writers want, and few of us get. Anyway. Another good match on Sunday, or something that I think is going to be a good match, is Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton. I think that's going to be a really good one. I like that they're finally have been giving Kofi his due. Kofi's been really talented and deserved the title shot that he got and deserved the win that he finally got. And Randy is one of the old school guys who is still just as talented. I love when they let him use his little evil side of him. And that one honestly could go either way, because Randy could be 3/4 beat down and then just come in with a sudden move. And the same thing with Kofi. I mean, they both have a lot of moves besides their signature moves, of course. They all have a lot of, tricks in their bag, and I think that one's going to be one of the longer matches, honestly. And I think it's not only going to be longer. I wonder if when he fell, he hit something. No, there's nothing here to fall. Sorry, ADD moment. I'm wondering if when the dog flopped off of there, he jerked something loose. I mean, that's always possible too, but I don't think so. But who knows? A match I'm not too thrilled about is Becky Lynch versus Natalya. I think that one has very little storyline behind it. Again, except for, kind of temper tantrum throwing. Natalya, it should be me. I mean, I could see her screaming the same stuff that Dolph Ziggler is screaming. It should be me. I should be the one. Bah, 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 bah. Yeah, Brian, that's pretty much me. No lie, I actually yell squirrel or chipmunk while I'm delivering my route if I see one. So I mean, ADD is a thing. Oh. But we have one more Raw and one more SmackDown before SummerSlam. So I'm hoping that possibly another, classic guy, old school guy comes in and does another match. Maybe Triple H, maybe Taker, I'm kind of surprised they didn't have Triple H come out and defend after Shawn Michaels got sucker punched. I mean, he defended Flair when that happened to him, so why not come out and be the hero again? It's kind of his role. I mean, it's kind of who he is. He's kind of the big guy, the strong one out of his group of friends, and he's the protective one, so why not? But I just like seeing him, actually wrestling instead of just, in the corporate suits and doing the whatnot. But that's just me. The other women's championship is Bayley versus Ember Moon. Ember Moon I really like, and I don't think she's getting enough screen time. I'm not sure if that's because of the writing or if that's because of I don't know, a possible injury, possible, they just don't know what to do with her. But to not have a good storyline going in other than, hey, you're the next one that's going to get the title shot. It's kind of why I think they need better writers in there, or more writers. Hey, I'm available. But, you know, if wishing made it so. The YouTube site still is frozen. That's kind of weird. Oh well. Oh well. Ugh. Which conversation are we discussing here? You say, what's the conversation? Ah, your first time listening. Well, welcome, Patricia. How are you? You are actually here at the tail end of my weekly part of the show called JC's Power Hour, where most what I talk about is sports, but I will talk about pretty much anything going on in the world except for religion or politics. We kind of keep that off of this show. Right now I was talking about next Sunday's WWE event, SummerSlam. Giving a little bit of a preview of it. I also write a sports column on Last Word on Sports, so that preview will be up probably by Wednesday, I would think. I wouldn't think it would be much late. Wednesday, Thursday, since it's a Sunday. But are you a sports fan? Or you have any interests out there? We have a lot of football fans out here. We have some baseball fans out here. Wrestling, NASCAR, and whatnot. My Power Hour, in case you're panicking, don't panic, will be over in another few minutes. Brian will be back. And then he will continue with the SunDaze edition of Compounds, Concentrates, and Coffee. And I would think pretty soon after coming back on, I don't know exact time. Don't quote me, but I know soon he will be starting the weekly trivia challenge, or the daily trivia challenge, I should say. I don't know why I said weekly, except for I'm weekly. So, you know, that whole brain thing. Sometimes my brain disconnects, but you know, I come back. So I'm hoping you're enjoying. I normally don't play music on the show like Brian does. I haven't had any direct complaints about it. I kind of like, you know, I like to do like the talk radio as far as talking, and then music as far as music. Brian does both together because it works kind of more for how he flows. If that makes sense. I think it makes sense. I don't know. I try so hard. I'm sorry, that's a whole different song which we don't have the rights to play. So make sure y'all, all of you WWE fans, make sure you watch Monday and Tuesday night. See what the last matches announced are going to be, and I'm sure there'll be something. They're not just completely throw away the last two shows beforehand. And AEW is going to be making pushes, and they're going to be also, starting in October, they are going to be live weekly as well. So there's going to be direct competition, not just in pay-per-view worlds. Don't you worry, he will return. I haven't locked him away yet. You know, he's kind of big. I have to get extra canvas and extra rope to hide him away. I mean, you know, it's such a hassle. You know, if he was a tiny guy, I'd be able to do it a lot easier. But you know, like I said, hopefully. If you guys want to hear something random like News of the Weird, when me and the kids were driving home today, you know how sometimes you see an animal that you know is not where it's supposed to be? Like, you know, you see a dog that like slipped out of its yard or whatever, and if you know the dog, like you either bring it back in the yard or, you know, you tell the person or whatever. Well, we were driving down the street, and in front of a building we saw a horse. Yep. Horsey slipped out of its paddock. No, we didn't see Bigfoot. Bigfoot doesn't come out in the morning. He does the overnight thing, so, you know, the less people see him. But no, it was one of the ponies from, you know, it was only a couple of doors down from where the farm where he was, and he slipped out of his paddock somehow. So we pulled over and kind of like nudged him, led him back towards where his paddock was, and the owner pulled in their truck as I was kind of leading him there. And it was kind of funny because when the horse saw his owner, he ran back. He like picked up his speed like a little kid who was grounded that got caught. Like, nope, I'm not out here. No, I'm not here. I certainly wasn't going to drive past and leave him. I mean, God forbid he ran in front of a car. He would either get hurt or hurt somebody in the car hitting him. Odessa, Texas. What part of Texas is that? Texas is a mighty big state. Which are you? I'm not familiar with what part of Texas that is. North, south, whatnot. I hear footsteps. I believe you are going to be visited soon. Really?
Yep.
People have been patiently waiting for you.
Money.
People being you or the ones out in the crowd? What's up, everybody?
See, Brian said right there, waiting for host Brian Sasankar.
I'll be right back, everybody. I'm just grabbing some stuff out of the living room.
Patricia is on the Facebook stream, and she is brand new.
Oh, very nice.
Unfortunately, I think Texas is going to be one of the last states to go legal because of how conservative and everything they are. But eventually, the entire country is going to be. What happened? What? Oh, I had a co-host and he breathed. People liked it. I mean, they were saying that George was easily replaced. I mean, he was sitting right here and he had his paws up on the thing and everything. He was pretty darn cute. Until he started nibbling on my arm because he was bored.
Alrighty.
He was cute. I mean, you know. Oh, and Facebook is frozen. I'm not Facebook, YouTube. It's frozen, but people could hear and people were commenting and they said they could hear.
Right, but there's no video.
Right.
Yeah, we can't have that.
Well, I even said, it only happened like 8 minutes ago. I even said you would take care of it. I said I wasn't going to mess with it, you know.
All right, everybody over on YouTube, unfortunately, you kind of know the routine, so I'm going to have to be shutting the broadcast down, but it'll be restarted within a couple minutes. Like 2.5 tops.
Okay, Trisha, no problem. I don't mind calling you that. And Brian, Patricia goes by Trisha.
Tricia, how are you? Thank you for joining us today.